Greetings. Hi, what's up? What's going on? I'm Tanaya. I am the perspective dealer. I am TP if you're cool. I just wanted to chat a little bit about friendship because it has been on my mind a lot lately. And I went on Instagram and did a poll asking about where my followers were in this friendship thing, whether they were wishing that they were closer to some friends, whether they feel like they are closer to all the people they need to be close to right now, or if they have a fear within getting close to people or getting close to friends just because of past trauma, past events. Fear is never stronger than love. So it's just about pushing past that. Now, I wanted to chat about losing friends, right? Because I think that social media, other forms of media, other forms of any opinions outside of ourselves, experiences outside of ourselves have been affecting the way that the collective has been dealing with friendship. So I would never say that I lost a friend because I don't lose anybody. I've never lost anything that was supposed to be with me in my divine path. So I feel like that is a good mindset right there to have. You didn't lose anybody. You made space, okay? You made space for people who were going to value you and love you and show you the proper way that you like to be loved and valued and, seen. Friends see you. So I think that it definitely starts with the root of what you think a friend is and how close you think a friend should be to you, because a platonic relationship that's a friendship to me is family. Like, I'm choosing you as my tribe. You are a part, you're in a reflection of who I am. And we all know that, like, friends really are just chosen family. So it's your choice. The family part, you really didn't have no choice over. Like, you was born into that, sure. But now you have the discernment, you have the choice, it's within your capacity to choose the people that you want around and close to you. So there's that. So when you lose somebody or you have to sever a connection with someone who is not loyal, not reliable, not consistent, not whatever it is that you deem important for someone to be your friend, if they're not expressing that, then how did you lose them? There's that. So just my experience with losing friends. We're going to keep doing that. My experience with making room for people who actually love and value me. It's painful. Sometimes I have a way of delivery that seems like nothing hurts me. And that's just not true. I get hurt a lot, just especially when there are people who I love deeply, and they are not being to me what I need them to be, even though I am to them what I know need, like this, whatever. Whenever it's not a symbiotic exchange, it hurts my feelings. So when it comes to the friendship aspect, I would have people hurt me, and I am making excuses for why they hurt me, because it's like, you're my person, you love me, actually, you're just playing, you don't mean this, like, stop it. And they meant it, and I wasn't listening, and now I'm hurt. So something I was talking about as well is like, what people should be doing, and how should is not reality. Okay, they should be doing this, but they're not. So here I am, the fool. I'm not the fool, but making excuses for people who weren't even making those same excuses for myself. They weren't even thinking as deep as I was thinking about how their actions could have affected me and hurt me. And some people don't want to extend that type of cognition and mental effort into a friendship. They rather all go to a relationship. And if that's just not healthy to me, because what makes you think that your relationship gets put on like, your actions or your behavior inside a relationship should not be put on a pedestal, and you don't act like that at all in the rest of your, platonic relationships. I don't understand that. Anyway, I'm having some notes down here. Losing friends. Okay, being closer to friends. So navigating that. One thing you have to do in order to get closer to your friends is make room. And a lot of times we spend so much time making excuses for other people, giving them the benefit of the doubt, giving them chance after chance after chance, that we're taking away from the good, solid, and close, intimate, and safe, and comfortable relationships that we could actually be building up, because our effort and energy is so caught up on trying to uplift this person and figure out what's going on. And it's not worth it, but we all have to go through that path. We all have to take that time to just go through it and learn. But what's really important when it comes to getting closer to friends is communication. Y'all need open communication. I had a friend where I literally let her know, like, hey, I'm kind of interested in us developing our friendship a little bit more. So like certain things, when we have a disagreement, let's commit to seeing why, because I want to understand you more. So that's not really setting a boundary. It's more so opening up or peeling back some little cabbage layers real quick. Like, let's just see this. But that's because I wanted to see my friend as a human being and not just my friend. I want to see what made this person, like, what made you want to be this way. And that's out of what made you want to be this way, what made you want to respond this way, what made you want to react in this way, like whatever that is. I want to see you as a person so that now I can explore myself in that way, and I can see how we can both be best to each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way. Just opening up a conversation. Another way is just paying attention to your friends' reactions in public, or paying attention to them without speaking always, because then you're able to learn more and develop a type of close relationship. Or like, okay, I see if she's tensing up like this and this is about to happen, so now I know I can jump in this way, and that's going to be comfortable, and I'm not overstepping, you know. So it's always going to be over communication and paying attention. It's a lot of times in a friendship where people just running their mouths. You need quiet time to learn yourself. So why wouldn't you need quiet time to learn somebody else? Like, it's okay to just observe sometimes to figure out how you can best be. Another one about being close to your friends is like dating them. So not like necessarily like not dating your friends, but the things that you will require, the things that make you feel good, the things that make you feel happy in a relationship, do it with your friends. So like going out to eat. Why wouldn't you want to go out to eat with your friend? Like, have a little friend date to see what you really like. And then I bet you if you start dating your friends in a very platonic, non-romantic way, please understand that I'm using dating for lack of a better term, I guess, but it's just a way of self-exploration that's fun for both parties, so that y'all know what you want to accept and what you don't want to accept later on in life from other people, whatever. But dating those friends, you start to develop an understanding of what they like, what makes them happy, what makes them smile, and you can be able to do that for your friends. Like, why would you not want to do that? So again, like taking them out to eat, finding little fun things that they do, things that bring them back to childhood, things that get them talking and get y'all bonding and being close together, because everything is not just, oh, you like this and I like this, so let's just do that together. And I feel like that kind of hinders the friendship, because that person may think, oh, well, she only wants to do this with me. So you had a friend you went to the movies with and that's all y'all do. It's like, don't hinder the growth that y'all can have by exploring different parts of yourselves by going on friend dates. Like, that's just fun. Or if your friend like flowers, bring her flowers. If your friend like chocolate, bring her chocolate. Like, you know, just why? Because then you're not so, when some man or woman, whoever you're dating, does this for you, you're no longer going to be like, oh my gosh, like you're less susceptible to being love bombed when you spend some time dating yourself or dating your friends. And again, when you're dating your friends, this is a non-romantic, platonic way of dating and exploration and getting to know and learn each other. That's just that. And me, I have always personally been a very intimate type of person, an intimate friend, where I want to do things one-on-one. I want to learn you one-on-one, so that way when we're in a group, I can I'm just better. I'm better that way. And some people, that's a little too intense. Like, it's like, why you always want to be with me? But I'm very much can it just be us? Like, do you mind if it's just us two type of person? Like, that's just me. I have been like pushed or egged on to feel bad about that before, and I had friends who weren't susceptible to that type of thing. Everybody wanted to be in a group, and you don't learn yourself that well in groups, and you don't learn other people that well in groups. And I like to know who I'm with, because something that I always say is, if you're not an asset, you're a liability. And I don't need to be hanging around and having friends that's just liabilities, because then I got to do too much damage control. I don't like damage control. I want to be proactive. All right, moving on. So it's about losing friends, being closer to friends. I wanted to talk about detachment as well too, because when you're doing this, dating your friends and having fun with them, you don't want to get attached to them or attached to that feeling. Because it's just, y'all want to be human. The point here is to have a nice, healthy balance of friendship, communication, fun. Like, it's supposed to be symbiotic and beautiful. Having a fear of being close to your friends, and that fear comes from hurt. It comes from a past trauma. and it's not real. You know, like, you're only making it real by your drive to do this. So I don't want to get close to friends because girls is weird, girls do this, okay. First of all, let's redefine all of this. Maybe you're not going to be friends with little girls, you're going to be friends with women. You're going to find sisterhood, you're going to find a tribe. It's like, it's defining the way that you view friendship. If you're viewing friendship as like, oh well, it's not real, it's not as deep as this, then why are you even out here looking for friends? Or why are you out here trying to be a friend to somebody if you don't even feel like it is something valuable? So let's redefine what friendship is to you, so that when you do that, you can see who fits into that category for you. What do you want to be doing with these friends? How does that life look like? How does it, in real time, having friends, when friendship is something valuable to you, what does that look like, instead of you being fearful of it, like, oh well, I can't do this because you're so scared to have a friend. Are you so scared to date? Like, it's like, what's that about? But I do understand it can get deep. It can get real deep and dark with relationships with the same sex, I'll say, because I've had some female friends who done me real dirty. And you know, it's no point in reflecting on that, because it's all love, 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 love. I don't wish them no harm. I just hope that everybody, what did my friend say recently about an ending? I hope it was worth it. Like, I just hope it was worth it. You know, all love to you, harm to none. I just hope it was worth it. And everything is not even malicious all the time. Sometimes people just grow apart, but that's going back to the losing friends. We want to focus on this fear. Find yourself, or develop, like, it's just almost like with marketing, how they say do a profile for your niche and things like that, so that you can figure out who you're talking to. A target audience persona, there we go. You can kind of do that same thing for a friend. If you're in this, I'm scared, I don't want to do this, like, girls are scary, men are scary, closeness is scary, intimacy is scary, define your relationship about what a friend is, and what it, like, somebody that you would want close to you. Write down what it will be like, or what that person is like, someone that's close to you. And obviously the friend that you attract, or the person that you attract, is not going to be exactly like that, but it's about knowing what you want. Who are you attracting? Because as soon as you start saying, oh, girls is shiesty, you're going to attract somebody shiesty. You're going to attract somebody you don't trust. You're going to attract what you don't want, because you're focusing so hard on what you don't want. Focus on what you do want. I want a nice companion that I can laugh with. I want a friend who is going to be my ride or die. Well, we don't want to manifest that, but you know, like, say what you do want. Speak on the qualities that are, you know, can be nourished and nurtured, and that can be grown upon. You plant those little seeds of a beautiful friendship, and you'll start to see it. Something that has kept me along with this whole friendship journey is you haven't even met all the people that are going to love you yet. I don't know where I got that quote from or where I saw it. It was all over social media, but that has stuck with me. You have not even met all the people who are going to love you yet. I don't see nothing wrong with being loved and loving people back. So I just think that it's a mindset blockage. It is just your mind thriving on your past bad experiences and keeping you away from genuine, lovely connections. And it's not even about how many people that you can count. It's about the worth, the value, that quality that's in them. And when you attract high quality friendships by being a high quality person and being a high quality friend yourself, knowing what you want, setting those boundaries, being open to communication, it'll be nothing scary about it. Probably those first couple hard conversations where you don't know if this person is going to stick around, or like stick around and obey the boundaries and think the conversation is worth it, or if they're just going to flee and let it be like, oh, well, if that's how you feel, I got to go. And that is okay. Both of them are okay. It's just showing you who's meant for you and who's not. And a lot of times we're scared to have those conversations because we think we're going to lose somebody. What is so great about how they're making you feel that you want them around forever? You know, you're not losing anybody that's for you. And that could be going hand in hand with the fear. You're scared to lose somebody, so you're scared to make somebody. Or you have fear in the past about losing, making room for a friend. I'm keep saying losing friends because that's a topic, but I just want to make it very clear that I want to shift from that language. We are making room for friends. We didn't lose anybody. You will never lose anything that's for you, ever. So I believe that I have covered everything from fear on friendship to losing friends, which is really just making room for friends, and navigating closeness, like intimacy and getting closer with friends. If you personally want to talk more about a friendship or getting advice on navigating closeness, whatever it is that you feel like you want to improve on in a friendship or making yourself a better friend, I have coaching available for that. You can book me, and I'll leave my link in the description box.